And a new day dawns here in this asteroid, and we've made some improvements. And let me pause a little bit here to go through. So I was running into food shortage. Okay, so I was having some food shortage as well, apparently. That's not the main issue, though. I was running out of algae, and I was running out of coal, because it can be a bit tough to find. So I decided that, well, I have to do two things. I have to dig up to get more up here, because there was a big patch of coal and algae. And I decided to dig down as well, because were a big patch of coal here as well that I'm slowly getting out, and there was some algae, and I'm getting even more down here. Now there were some problems with that. Is that with algae you still need a lot of water, but then I realized that I have this cool steam vent which periodically erupts and was filling up this nice little pool of water. So I thought, fine, let me try to use that one for something nice. And what I decided to do is I put a pump here, liquid pump, that filters the water through this liquid filter. And it says it filters hydrogen, but that's not correct. It's actually filtering water in. And the water goes up here to this electrolyzer. And the electrolyzer is pretty cool because it uses water, obviously. It emits oxygen, which obviously you need. I mean, I have a number of the terrarium, which are okay, but they use the algae. I also had some of these, let me see, algae deoxidizer, but these take quite a lot of algae to keep them running all the time. So I thought, let me figure out a way to use the water then. So this one creates oxygen, and it gives me some hydrogen, which is nice. Now it creates a bit of heat as well, which can be a bit of an issue, but we're still pretty okay for the temperature wise. So with the hydrogen, I put a pump up here that goes through a gas filter, and it sends the, let me see if I can show that here. It sends the hydrogen nicely up to this. Are you going to show me? This hydrogen generator. So this one will produce some energy when that one is running. Let me see if I go back here. And the rest of the oxygen mostly, I'm basically pumping up into my system here of pipes that is spreading that around the base. So that works out pretty well, actually. I did have a major issue. Well, so you see it's coming here. It's not tons of hydrogen, so I do have a coal plant here as well that is feeding it, and then I have hydrogen to feed the rest of the base with power the times it is actually running. So I did have a problem when I open up here, because apparently this one had been running, well, I think I opened up like cycle 40 or something. It had been running for a long time, so the pressure here was really, really high. And that caused another issue, because my whole base suddenly, I mean, right now it's equalized a little bit. It's okay. But the whole base was super pressurized, and I got like burst dry air drums on the duplicants, and I couldn't pump the air because it kept saying, well, gas vent overpressure, right? And it said that throughout the whole base. Pretty much right. And if it doesn't pump the oxygen, it means it gets stuck, and then it can't even pump the hydrogen. So then it's not pumping at all, basically, because I need to get the oxygen out. So it's gotten a little bit better now. And of course, you see this, unfortunately, a lot of chlorine and some carbon dioxide here that is pooling. I don't really know what to do with the chlorine. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And the carbon dioxide, of course, you can scrub. But the chlorine, I'm not really sure. So let's see here. What else did I do? Well, of course, the toilets and everything is running nicely. So the way they is set up is I'm having water pumped from this pool into the toilets. And I'm making a third one up here in the med bay, which apparently requires a toilet. And then the dirty water gets filtered back into this pool. So it's a pretty neat way of doing it. My concern is that I'm using, well, so from the toilets and stuff, it actually gives you more output than you actually put into it, which is nice, but it's, you know, it doesn't give you tons of it, so I can't really pump it out as well, because, you know, then I'm going to just run out of it. So what I've just been setting up is a way to pump out this polluted water into the water sieve, and I'm going to pump that back in here, right? Because I'm running a bit low on water in general, so I'm going to have to shift this one down so I can pump more water. Thinking about whether to pump this water or not. Once I'm out of this one, I'm even thinking about emptying this one, letting it drain all the way down into this one, and then maybe pumping it into this one, and then cleaning it, figuring, and then starting to use this one just to pick water, because you use water for the plants, which requires some, and of course the research, the supercomputer, and the terrariums use, if you see, you're using a fair bit of water as well, so you run out of water. Which was a little bit interesting, because I was reading online and people saying, nope, you don't really run out of water. You don't really need that much water in a base. Maybe I'm just not doing things the right way. So we'll see. I can at least tap the polluted water. There's some here, there's some here. And I'm sure there's further up as well I can try and steal and make use of. And you know, there's some here. I don't want to, you know, if it's just some small ones, I don't want to take them, because I don't want to put a pump here just to pump out, you know, 10,000 water, and then, you know, all the infrastructure to get that done. And then have to dismantle and then put it somewhere else. That's a little bit of an issue. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, the mess hall is all done, and so this time we are going to see if I can do something about. Okay, so this one. I need to bring this down. It's a little bit interesting now when you put these pumps, right? It will dip down like 4 spaces, but that's it. And of course you want to have more. So let me do that one there. Let me see, let's do that 8, because we really need that done. Let's get one tile here so we can jump. I think that will allow me to empty this one of water at least, which should be good. Oh, some more polluted water. I'm a bit concerned about going into this slime stuff. I know you can distill it into algae, but there's, there's a lot of germs there. You get the slime lung infection and stuff like that, and I'm a little bit concerned about inviting that into my base, because I know it can cause a lot of problems, and the duplicants can actually die from it. So that's a bit of a concern. But right now we're pretty okay with algae. I know there's a fair bit down here. There's more here. So we're not too bad, and we do have the coal as well. So we're trying to get some of these things done here. Let's see here. What is still... Research completed. Nice. So we did the creature one. Let's see what else we can do here. Natural gas. So I haven't found any oil. I don't know where you get that. That's going to be interesting. Ventilation. So there's a lot of this ventilation stuff, and I don't really know how to use it. I'm sure there's really good ways of using it, but I have no idea. So let's do this one for now. Let's get some clothing. Maybe I'll make everyone happy. And let's see, what can I do here? So we do have... So one thing that you see, the oxygen always goes up. So digging upwards is easy. Digging downwards is a little bit of an issue, because they run out of oxygen. Now, of course, they can hold their breath a fair bit, but it still takes them a fair while to get down there. And then they'll be, digging or whatever for a while, and then they go like, "Hey, I need my oxygen," and then they are going to rush up again. So I'm not really sure how to deal with that, other than have pipes to pump down oxygen. I'm not really sure whether that's actually the best way of doing it either. So I'll have to figure out a way around that problem. But if I want this one, I think we should be fine here. I do have hydrogen here, but I have no easy way of bringing it up here, unfortunately. I was thinking about putting the plant and everything here, but it's a little bit far from this, and I would have to traverse through this one, so I didn't. Maybe I should have, but I guess I didn't. I do have polluted water here. I do have the sort of an ice biome down here, which I'm not really sure what you can do with it. And there's another one here as well. There's a lot of polluted ice and everything that you can liquefy. Maybe you can mine it as well, but a lot of carbon dioxide as well. So that's not as nice. Okay, let's keep things running a bit. Let's see if we can get plumbing overlay. Pipe blocked. Why is the pipe blocked here? Oh! It goes from green to white to... Okay. So that's an issue. Can you even... See, that's an issue when you do things and I don't read it properly. Plumbing. Yep, that is a problem. Deconstruct. And I think if I just do it like this, deconstruct this, and then I run it. Deconstruct 8. Okay. Let's do this priority 8. Okay, let's see if we can get that done. So I have to reconnect things. That's a little bit annoying. I didn't realize that. Maybe you can turn it around. Maybe I should have done that as well. Okay, come on. Okay, so they are good. Okay, so I think this will work. Okay, I guess... Alright, they need to get some more resources. I like these paintings. I wonder who that is. I like these ones better. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Also masterpiece, okay. Alright. Hood is here to do the last bit, I hope. I know that's these two pieces. Is that enough? Yes. Nice, okay. Let's look at the plumbing here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. So this one is let's see, it's using sand. I had tons of sand. Filtration, 100,000 sand, so I think we should be good. I know that it's a finite resource, but it should be pretty good. The nice thing, it doesn't take any electricity to run. As long as you have the pump, it pumps it all the way through. So that's good. Oh yeah, this is going down. Because this will help to fill this one up at least. Nice. Because then at least I can work other ways to pump in liquids. Actually, if I take this one and pump it into... Well, we'll see. Might be able to pump that straight into the system and just dump it here, because I already have the pipes. I wonder if that will work. There's a problem sometimes if you join too much, but I might be able to do that actually. I wonder if you can. Polluted water, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's almost 20,000 of water. Okay, now it's starting to take back here, so that's 20,000 of water, which would be nice to have. If I put... Okay, so let's try something here. If I dig out... Is that coal? Okay, so let's say we take that anyway. And we do this. And then I was thinking if I put a liquid pump like here. I wonder if I can reach it if I'm standing here. I think I can. Because that might mean I don't have to actually go into the water. Right. So that might be the way to do it. If I get a ladder up here. Okay, this one we can cancel. That'll give me this stuff. Because then I can get this and just pipe it down. That might be really good, actually. And let's do the... Well, let's do the pipes afterwards. Alright, so this one is working. It's filling this one up. Because I have the plumbing here. Let's see if I get the plumbing. Since I have this one, if I can just pull this one straight down to, to here, it'll just go the rest of the way. Right. This is after they've been using the toilets and everything, which goes down here and gives me some nice stuff. It's one of the funny things actually, because a flush I think takes 5 kilo of water, but you get 10 or 11 kilo of polluted water, which obviously means that someone had done their business. So that's good actually. Okay, now they're getting these things done. Can you? Maybe you can't climb over here. Let's see. So I don't think they can jump 2 spaces, right? But if we do this one, let's do one. At least they can jump across. That'll be good. And I don't think they're going down here. Yep. Oh, they did this one. Oh, a Draco. I don't know what he does. What does the Draco do? Okay, I have a lot of food shortage. Okay, so another problem I have is that the cap keeps going away from the micro musher. I'm not really sure why. Okay, let's do this one. And let's do continues. And let's get this done. See, now it goes away again. I'm not really sure why. Okay, let's do priorities. We need someone to do cooking as well. Duke and Marie. Okay, we need food. That is causing an issue. We don't have anyone there. If I just have someone there the whole time, I'm fine. But if I don't, then it causes a... Oh, wait. I want to do right only. Don't want to do it when you go both in and out. Why is this one the liquid pipe? Okay, so now it's flushing out the stuff and I get nice water. Well, maybe not nice water. Nice polluted water. Okay. So this one is fine. I mean, potentially if this one is going up, I think it actually is. Nope, it's going down. Because I'm waiting to see whether this one is going to be net positive, where this one is pumping more water than the steam vent actually produces. Because if it does, then I can put a water pump there as well, right? And just use it just like I do this one, right? But I'm not really sure whether it will give enough. Okay, so let's see up here. Okay, we're getting there. It's gonna be close to... Oh, let's see the germs. Okay, we're fine. Because I know this is where you get the slime lung and stuff like that. So you don't want to do that. Good. So can you... So I know you can... I'm going to have to read up on how you... do your critters and everything, because I'm not really sure. I wish I knew more about it. Because this one and this one, well, okay, sweep. Okay, this is a lot of food though. We need to get this done, right? It's all this food. See, I'm not picking up the food. I don't know why. Oh, it's a seed. Oh, okay. Okay, not this one. Farming. Okay, so I am harvesting. Okay, so maybe it's just the seeds that are there. Okay, let's do this. And come on, do the rest here. I really want to see whether this one... So can you do something with the Paku? I have no idea. I know there's a few of them around. Gulpfish. Oh. Lures. Can I make a critter lure? Food. Oh, I can't. Animal control research. Okay. So maybe that's something I have to look at. I know there's one here as well, and there was puff prints. All these things. I don't know what to do with them. I probably should figure that out, because I'm sure that will help with the dieting. Let's see, this one is getting more from this one. And you see this one is reducing. See, I'm getting a fair bit of oxygen here from this one, which I'm just pumping straight out, and that's really helpful. See, I mean, it's keeping most of my place quite well stocked, which is really, really helpful. Okay, picked up the sandstone. Let's see if we can get this done. Priority, no, it's 8. So, set this to 7. Not that important. Actually, we've set it to 6. Not that important anymore. It's these ones that are important. And I think... And food. Okay, someone is making food. Duke is making food. Good. Thank you. Alright, Miri. Oh, 1. Must be... Oh, it's really heavy. Wow. It's like 2,000. 2 tons. No wonder they're running back and forth a lot. Okay. So this is going to be... Oh, no. Okay, you're not sleeping at the... I thought he was sleeping in the middle of the airlock. That sounded like maybe not the most healthy. Okay, so he is going back home. He's got such a far way to go. But it's good. All of them are sleeping, and I guess that means that we will be back next time. And I'm going to have to move these 2 up here, because I definitely want to have them in their nice little barracks. And I'll catch you next time when... Well, the last one goes to bed. See ya! Good night.